Hello, I am Yogini Sunita, and this is Meditation, Yoga, and Stuff podcast. I believe my dharma or my life's purpose is to share my understanding of meditation, yoga, and Ayurveda, holistic healing science of India. I make these amazing wisdoms accessible and adaptable for present times. So let's start. Hello and welcome to the podcast. Today's topic is looking back. We are looking back at year 2023 and what a year this has been. It seems like Yoga Nidra has been most popular topic this year. A lot of people are very stressed. So things like Yoga Nidra, some abundance meditation, because people I think looking for abundance as well. So there were a lot of requests for abundance meditation and Yoga Nidra, especially Yoga Nidra, which is a relaxation practice. This is also called power nap sometimes, and there has been quite a few demands about that. So I had done this year a lot of those episodes. This is this year's last episode, and I want to just check in with you all. How are you doing? I also want to share how this year was. So if you may have started following this podcast now, but we are here in this space for a couple of years now, and we have been exploring holistic wellness through wisdom of yoga, Ayurveda, meditation, and much more. So here we started with the concept of sankalpa. So sankalpa is basically setting heartfelt intention. And January 3rd, 2023, that was the first episode in 2023. And this episode I talked about how to set intention. And again, this is one of the popular topics, so I'll be doing that again this year as well. I actually run Sankalpa yoga sessions. So if you're interested, just let me know via my website, and I'm happy to share that option with you as well. I also talk a lot about how to keep your intention in next episode. And then perfect meditation was one of the topics some of you were interested me to talk about, because meditation has been a really big part of my life. I also teach meditation teacher training. I teach meditations to corporate world. A lot of people were curious what is perfect meditation, and so we have taken that topic in this episode. Then we had Shannon Crow this year as one of the guests who had really shared amazing wisdom. So Shannon's helped a lot of yoga teachers. Her group is Connected Yoga Teacher, which has been really helping a lot of yoga teachers to thrive in their yoga teaching business. And the next topic was Pain, our guru. I personally went through very horrendous experience with Ross River virus, and I'm sharing what has helped me to understand about myself. The pain can be our guru, so I'm sharing that episode. And then also how to work with inner critic. I also shared how to optimize your wellness and happiness, how to talk about our trauma, because my personal experience with the trauma of Ross River, I was not ready for many months to talk about that. And when I became ready about it, it took a lot of courage to talk about that trauma. So that was one of the episodes in February. And then yoga and Ayurveda for anxiety, yoga and Ayurveda for depression. These are also one of the few popular topics people wanted to know what they can do with the wisdom of yoga and Ayurveda, which is healing science of India. How can they bring that into their life to reduce depression and anxiety in their life? Then also about the community. So this year I started a beautiful community where we help each other to thrive. And in this community, we really have an amazing journey of working with all 8 dimensions of wellness, as well as sharing and caring and helping each other to grow. So this is a really beautiful community which really helps each other. I am calling it the Wellness Tribe, and I wanted to share about why I started this community and how it is helping others. Then we move towards seven habits for personal growth, because this was one of the topics we explore in our community, and a lot of community members were very interested in this personal growth and also finding out secrets of happiness. So I made episodes for that. Then how to live life of purpose. I have been always asked about the concept of dharma, and for me the concept is basically how to live your life of purpose. Sometimes we come across this purpose easily, other times we explore it, and sometimes we don't want to go there, and that's okay too. So I'm talking about all this in that particular episode. Then I talked about metabolism and Ayurveda, like how Ayurveda can help with the gut health, basically, and Ayurveda's understanding of metabolism. In Ayurveda, we don't really use the word metabolism, but Ayurveda has a different way of expressing and understanding this. So I talked about that microbiome and Ayurveda. Then a lot of request was about Gayatri Mantra chanting. As you know, I teach Sanskrit as well. So there were a lot of requests about that. So I did 108 times the Gayatri Mantra, which is really beautiful mantra. You can explore that episode. It is in April. I done that on April 18th, 2023. Then the next episode was about how you can heal your thyroid by transforming everything. And this is where I had invited Dr. Amy, who explained us how we can use wisdom of yoga and Ayurveda to transform your health and heal your thyroid. She talked about her book which has came out. I'm very proud of Dr. Amy. She is one of my students of Ayurveda, but she is also a medical doctor. So she brings in both these wisdoms, and she has written this amazing book on thyroid and how to heal your thyroid, how to move towards better health. Then the Durga mantra chanting, because it was a Durga time, the goddess Durga mantra 108 times. A lot of my listeners are also yoga teachers, so this request came from them, and I'm very happy to do that for all of you. Some of you had some questions that you wanted to ask me about, so I did couple of episodes on answering to your questions, and those are also some of the very popular topics. Now, yoga in present times. This was a reverse interview. This is another topic very close to my heart. So we talked about how yoga is in this moment and how this wisdom applicable to modern life. And again, my friend Shannon Crow was interviewing me. This episode is all about how to bring yoga into this now, in this world, in this modern world. Then I did the episode on wisdom of Ayurveda and food, and yoga and Ayurveda. A lot of Ayurveda exploration this year. Then some of you wanted to know Ayurveda and menopause, so I did an episode on that, self-care through Ayurveda. And then also when I did the Ayurveda for menopause, some of you wanted me to go a little bit deeper into the doshas. So I did an episode with Ayurveda, menopause, and your dosha episode, which was also very much loved. Then we went through meditation and chakra or energy center. This is another topic which you all wanted to listen to. So I was happy to do that because wisdom of yoga is very close to my heart. I'm always ready to talk about it. Now, emotional intelligence and yoga and Ayurveda was one of the next topics where I talked about how yoga and Ayurveda helps us to work with our emotions, our memories, and how we can become emotionally intelligent with these wisdoms. It is not just the physical body or not just the mind, but we also work with held emotions. We have outlet for our emotions. So I talked about that. And then Soham meditation is another one of the meditation you wanted me to explain. So I did a meditation, Soham Mantra meditation for those who are interested in this. And again, one of the very loud topics this year. Then we went through benefits of holistic lifestyle because a lot of you I wanted to know like why we live life holistically. What is the benefit of holistic life? So I talked about that. Then some of you wanted meditation on for abundance. So I did a meditation on abundance. Then one of the listeners has sent me this message about, is yoga for everyone? And it's a good question. I think yoga is for everyone. So I talked about explain how and why. Because a lot of time yoga is considered a religious practice. And this is where I wanted to explain is yoga for everyone? Then some people think that is it a physical practice. So yoga, I explain about the wisdom of yoga in this particular episode. Again, I can talk about yoga forever. So, this is one of my favorite episodes. Then what a holistic wellness can give us, because yes, we know that holistic wellness is good, but what it is going to give us. And so I explore that topic here. And the deeper dimension of yoga, meditation for unlocking your potential. This was again one of the requests, like how can we unlock our potential? How can we move towards our dharma? And so I created this episode on it is a meditation practice to unlock your potential. This year also we explore Yoga Sutra, Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, which is a wonderful, wonderful topic. And also Bhagavad Gita, which is another beautiful topic where you can actually dive deep into wisdom of yoga, and also to Ayurveda some extent, because Ayurveda and yoga goes hand in hand. But these topics, a lot of time, the people who are on path of yoga find it maybe difficult to understand. I thought, how can I make it easy for you to digest this information? And I'm talking about my understanding about these two subjects in these two episodes. Then Divine Goddess Mantra chanting, I did 108 times. This was really, again, by popular demand. You all seems to love my mantra chanting. And a lot of you wanted to know the Sanskrit pronunciation. I was happy to do this for all of you. I did the Divine Goddess Mantra 108 times. Then in next episode, Mark Sito was one of the guests who talked about his experience of yoga and how he came to the path of yoga. The next topic was the power of mindfulness. And this was for the tips for everyday life. We all know mindfulness is fantastic, but how can bring it into our day-to-day life? So this particular episode is all about that. And then finding happiness, mental health, and food connection. So this is the wisdom of Ayurveda again, where our food is medicine. And I am talking about Ayurveda's understanding, also modern world's understanding. And taking this topic, it was very close to my heart. I was talking about how food can help us heal. And not just our physical self, but our mental, emotional self as well. Then self-care with Ayurveda during summertime, because it is a summer in Australia during this episode. So it's really how we can look after ourselves during extreme heat or heat waves. That was the topic. And then Yoga Nidra, because we are now moving towards end of the year. And a lot of people were very stressed and tired. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do Yoga Nidra. Usually at the end of the year, I offer practices like this to help people to calm down and relax. The next episode was about stress relief techniques for peaceful mind. And there also my intention was to help people to tune into what they have in their life at this moment and really appreciate that, how to find peacefulness into day-to-day life, how to calm our mind Then the next topic was unlocking wellness, Ayurveda's daily routine, which is again one of the topics I love to talk about. Ayurveda's routine can be very powerful, especially in the stressful time. It really helps us to bring our life back on track. So positive routine can be really helpful. So I did an episode on that. And Yoga Nidra again. This was a second Yoga Nidra. It was again a different, a little bit different practice where intention was to help people to calm down and moving through this stressful time in their life. You can do Yoga Nidra anytime, but you will notice that I offer it during towards the end of the year or during financial end of the year. The next topic was biohacking with Ayurveda. So if you see, Ayurveda is the most oldest biohacking technique. So when I was looking at biohacking techniques, I was like, oh my God, Ayurveda has been doing this forever. So I explore biohacking with Ayurveda, which a lot of you seems to really loved. And then the last one, just episode before this was gratitude, the power within, because this is the time of the year we kind of like need that reminder of the gratitude and what we have, because the stress of ending a financial year, the stress of work, and we've been working throughout the year. So towards the end of the year, we almost get a little bit more stressed. All the demands sometimes during the festive season can be too much as well. This is where this kind of like gratitude is extremely important. So that's why this episode. And that brings us to this today's episode, where this is the third year where I am doing the episode on looking back, because I like to also explore like what we did, how did the year went, what's happening, and what is going to come up. So we're going to take a couple of weeks break. I will obviously put a couple of meditations, but this is the episode about looking back, how what happened in the whole 2023 and what was the podcast is all about. If you want to listen to any particular topics, please, or you can always contact me through my website, and I'm happy to take those topics on board and explain them in my capacity. Now, the upcoming year, a lot is happening. So there will be on-demand Ayurveda certification, which is launching soon. So it is Ayurveda lifestyle certification. So there will be a course about yoga and Ayurveda for those who want to understand how to bring wisdom of Ayurveda into their yoga teaching. And all these are certification courses. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye on my website. You can also go to my website. There are 4 free meditations there. There is a free yoga class. There is a free yoga class. There is also Ayurveda dosha quiz if you're interested. And also there are resources for parents. So if you're interested in that, you can go to our courses. And on that page, you will find resources for parents. Some resources are free and some are paid, but they're not very expensive. And also, if you go to the shop, you will find more courses and more on-demand options there. And these all options are about yoga, Ayurveda, meditation, and how to combine all this together also, as well as individually, just yoga, just Ayurveda, just meditation. So lots of options. You can explore all this, and my website, I will put the link in the show notes. Also upcoming courses, and if you want to book a mentoring session, well, I call it a mentoring session, but if you want to book an Ayurveda wellness session with me, just you can click on the link in the show notes. So I'm happy to help you any way I can. I also give personal meditation practices which are designed for your unique needs. So I hope that I will either personally see you via Zoom or maybe through my courses. I would love to hear your feedback about the podcast, so feel free to email me and let me know again any topics or anything you want to hear. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. I am so happy that 22K download. It's really amazing. I'm so grateful for all my listeners. Thank you for being here. Lots of love. Bye for now. Take care. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate that you're taking this time out of your day. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Bye for now.